YouTube, welcome to the channel. I'm Leon and this is Budget Pond Keeping. If you're new or just passing through, please consider clicking the subscribe button. It really helps me out and everybody's welcome. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Cheers guys. Right then, I've got to sort this pressure filter out today. I can only fit 2 of the foams in, so I'm going to put the coarse and the medium in there. I can just get them in so they fit in alright, and that should sort out that filter and leave it just for bio like. So yeah, right, I'll flip the camera around now and I'll show you what I'm doing. Cheers. Right, how's it going guys? I've got these foams in here now nice and snug. I didn't need to take any off. They're slightly domed, but only ever so slightly, so I'm just getting all my bits ready. Washers, PTFE tape, and the good old insulation tape, electrician's tape. I always use this stuff, boatloads of it. So I'm going to get this all figured out and plumbed in, and I'll come back to you soon. Cheers. Right then, pardon me. So yeah, all the threads are PTFE taped up, then all the joints where the pipe goes to the hose tail are taped up and stretched round. Ooh, I'm going to put that Jubilee clip on there, yeah, but yeah, PTFE tape on the waist as well. So hopefully, touch wood, this shouldn't leak. But as you know, with everything, you normally get one drip somewhere that you have to tweak. So fingers crossed, we'll have a look now. So I'm going to get this pump in, plumb the out of this into that tap there, so I can isolate everything, and yeah, test for flow, and hopefully this 5,000 litre per hour coming from the pressure filter to this doesn't overflow it. So we shall see in a minute. Right, I'll get the pump in, get it plugged in, and we'll test the flow. Cheers. Right, okay. Pardon me, I've just switched the pump on, so this is filling up now. Just hope it doesn't overflow this. Look at all that air coming through. Blimey, that's bubbled me up. I'm gonna, one sec, I'll be back in one sec. Right, just dumping some of that to waste for now. Are we leaking anywhere here? Oh my god, we might have done it. That's looking bloody dry as a bone. Right, I'm dumping this because the air that's come out of the system has fizzed all this up. I'm getting all bits of gack, so I'm just dumping some of that to waste till this runs a bit clearer, and then we'll see how we get on for flow. Let's have a look if we've got a leak over here. No, that one's fine. Right, I'll be back in one sec. Yeah, so that's all running spot on. So what I've got is I've got that 5,000 litre per hour pump coming up round into this pressure filter. Don't worry, that's just the runoff that I've just flushed out. Yeah, so it comes from the pump down into here through that port, goes through the sponges, through the plastic media, back out, and then into this. So that should catch the majority of the big gunk and leave this mainly for biological. I was on the wonk then, sorry. Woo. So yeah, right, now what I'm going to do is unplug, because this has got a house plug at the minute, so I'm going to unwire all this, unwire the old pump, and put this straight into the switch box. So I'm going to get that done now, and I'll be back soon. Cheers. Right, that's all hooked up now. Sorry about the nets. Yeah, so that's all wired up now. Just go outside 1 minute. So yeah, that's all running sweet as a nut. UV's running. We're not overflowing, well, as far as I know. One sec, sorry, I should have done this beforehand. So yeah, that's running sweet as a nut. Although that scares me, and that scares me. Well, I can't see it blocking up, to be honest. So I might raise the pump up on a brick for a bit. Or actually, I think I've got an old float switch somewhere. If I haven't, I'm going to have to order one, because I won't be able to sleep at night. So it's either going to have to go on a brick for tonight, or I need to get a float switch. I'll have a look what I've got knocking about, but I'm sure the one that I've got spares an old broken one, so I'll have a look. Cheers. Well, it's a few hours later now, and yes, we had one drip coming from under there, but I just tightened up the Jubilee clip and it stopped it now. So yeah, happy days. It's all running fine, so we'll see if that helps over the next, say, week or 2 weeks. Right? So yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm cleaning it for the first time. Cheers. Yes, Mo. You're a good girl. Anyway, right. As soon as they see me, they all come charging for a bit of food. Always bloody hungry these are. Right, yeah, so this has been running now for about a week or so. I did a clean out of the water butt yesterday and absolutely nothing come out of it. I did do a clean on the pressure filter, but not much came out of that. So what I shall do is, when I do a clean, I'll remove the top and have a look how much gack the sponges have caught so far. But yeah, everything's running sweet as a nut at the minute. And the new tank has arrived, so I shall take you and we'll go and have a look at that now. Cheers. Well, here it is, guys. When Matt said it was heavy, he was not joking. Man, that is heavy as heavy can be. But yeah, how about that? That is absolutely awesome. I've got to just do some finishing and, you know, possibly some strengthening. I don't think it needs it, but and then cladding it as well. What I should do is I'll fill all this with insulation. I'll probably put some boards on the bottom and some insulation on the bottom as well. But look at that. It is absolutely massive. I was expecting it to be like the size of an IBC, but it is well bigger. That is the dog's danglers. Chuffed to bits with that I am. And considering he's knocked it up hillbilly style, man, that is absolutely awesome. Right, I need to do some calculations. I'll be back soon. Oh, and also I need to rip my back gate out, half the fence and a few posts to get it in, like, so yeah. Right, I'm going to crack on. Cheers. Right then, so yeah, to get that tank into this space, which I'll show you in a minute, I need to remove a fence post. So I've got a fence post around there. It'll either come out really easy and I can whack the new one in with a bit of postcrete, or I've got to chisel out some concrete, either whack it in with that and bolt it in and whatnot, like. But yeah, so I'll show you what we've got to do. Ain't it, Mo? So yeah, right, this is the post and fence. So that is slightly loose, so I'm hoping I can just rip this straight out and then whack the new one in and jobs are good and like. But if not, I'll chisel that out, drill some holes and I'll bolt that little metal clasp to the floor there and whack the new one in. This is just feather edge onto them boards, so I'll just knock them off, hopefully take these out with not too much trouble, whack the gate open and jobs are good and like. So yeah, that's the next step, and then locating the tank. So we're going to have a look at that now. Right, how's it going, guys? Yeah, so I've got a couple of options. I don't know if you can see that faint chalk line there, the outline. That would be the tank that Matt made, and that would be the IBC. So I've either got the choice of putting that big tank here, which wouldn't leave me a great deal of room to get round here and if I need to carry stuff down the garden, etc. So the other option is to put the IBC here, which would give me more room, plenty more room there, and then I could put Matt's tank here. But what I would have to do is I'd have to bring it from that downpipe there, and it would come to just about halfway from there. So you imagine that be like from there to there, and then I'd have to put the filters in the shed, because you know it'd give me that much space there, and then I could plumb it straight in, whack the IBC there, get rid of my veg patch, put some slabs there, put the filters on there for the IBC, or I could even put the IBC there. I'd either need a concrete pad or a load of slabs, and then filters wherever. I could just put them there and put some housing around it or something. But yeah, only problem I've got, I can't start this until my skip's gone, because it's right in the way of the gate there, and I can't carry the tank round, which is going to take about 500 men to carry it anyway. So yeah, right, so that's where we are at the minute. Yes, so I've still got some figuring out to do. I'm not 100% where I'm actually going to put it yet. In all honesty, I'll probably just get it round here, paint all the wood, or treat all the wood that's on that new tank, so it doesn't go rotten or anything. And then once it's there, I can either empty this, bowl all these up, empty this, lift it over there because these ain't that heavy, or lift it up and over that, move that tank to there, do some juggling like. But yeah, so yeah, right then, let's crack on with the rest of the video. I'm back in a minute. Right then, yeah, the fish have been flashing and jumping and bloody sulking all week, so I'm going to do my favourite job now and try and net a couple of them and do a scrape. So yeah, that's the next job. Right, I'm going to go and crack on with that and I'll be back in a minute. Right, so how's it going, guys? Yeah, over the last, say, 5 to 7 days I've had 2 fish in particular sulking up the corner, then I've had a few more fish flashing, a couple jumping, so just done a scrape, and yeah, both of them are covered in flukes. So this time I'm going to treat it with formalin or formaldehyde, whatever the bottle says, same chemical anyway. So yeah, I'm going to treat with formalin first, and then once that's done its course, I'll do a little water change, and then I'll treat with Fluke Solve Plus. So I have to get 100 gram and a 10 gram to do 2 treatments on mine. So yeah, I hate bloody putting stuff in my pond, but yeah, so I'm going to get some formalin in and then move from there. Cheers, guys. Right, so I've measured out the dose I need for my pond into here. UV's been turned off, so I'm going to add this to my pond now. Just spread it out around the pond, and then say 6 or 7 days I'll do a water change, and then I will put the Fluke Solve Plus in, and then obviously I think it's 2 weeks after that I need to do another treatment of Fluke Solve. So I really didn't want to have to do this again this year, but yeah, got to be done, so I'm going to get it in now. Cheers. Just added a bit more air for them. I think they'll be fine anyway. It's only formalin like, but I'm still going to keep a good watch on them for an hour or two. And it's, when you're using treatments, you always want to add some more air if possible anyway. So yeah, I've got the option for another air stone if need be, but I think that'll be fine. Those two and the return, because it's obviously breaking the surface tension and allowing gas to exchange. So that's sort of aerating, and these are oxygenating, actually pushing oxygen into the water. So we should be sweet. Just going to let this top back up to the full line now. It's only a little bit, not much to go. So yeah, and then we'll switch the trickling off. Cheers. Right then, that's it now. The formalin's all in. I'll give it 5 to 7 days, do a water change, and then I'll get the Fluke Solve Plus in. And then the next video, which will be sometime next week, will be me removing the fence and the gate, getting the new tank into position, painting it or treating it to make it a bit more rot resistant or whatever you want to call it, and then moving from there. Like, so yeah, just want to say a massive thanks to Lau and Matt for the tank. Absolutely over the moon with it. I love it. It looks so much better in person, and it's massive. Like, I'll work the water volume out soon, and yeah, the filters I'm thinking of for that is sort of a miniature version of this, but I'll get some of the blue olive barrels, possibly the 60 litre ones, 3 of them. I'll have like one mechanical, one moving, and one like sort of static ceramic or whatever, alfagrog, whatever I put in there, like so. Or I'll do that and then pump to a shower. I'm not 100% yet, so we'll work all that out. But yeah, as always, people, massive thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.